Hello, Michelle Fontaine here from Rollin on TV, and this is Inside Access, where we bring you, our viewers, direct access to pros and people and businesses that you care about as our viewers. On today's Inside Access, we bring back RecPro, the one-stop shop if you're planning to upgrade or restore your RV. We've had Emily on here before, and we always have a great time. So we're looking forward to this. With delivery dates and potential shortages this year, especially, we asked Emily to come back with some gift suggestions that are in stock and ready to ship to you for the RVers on our list, or us, right? Before we bring Emily up, a little housekeeping. This is important now. You must post or comment in the feed so that we can see your name. We've got a few people hopped on already. Hi, Casey and Jennifer and Connie. Smart girls. And at the end of this hour, I'm actually going to be recording initials or names as you come on. So you might see me going down here with a pen, just kind of jotting things down. And at the end of the hour, I'm going to do a random number selection, and somebody is going to get $1,000 credit from RecPro. So that's a pretty darn good reason to participate in this hour. Also, please share this on your timeline, in your groups or pages. We really help you spreading the news. Really appreciate that. So now, as I said, we are going to bring up Emily from RecPro. But first, let's bring up our co-host, Jeff Johnston. Hi, Jeff.
Good morning.
You ready to have a fun hour?
Yes, ma'am. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, look at these names coming in over here. Woohoo! And let's bring up Emily Jordan of RecPro. There we go.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning, Emily.
Hi.
So, Emily, we know RecPro is growing quickly. Tell us more about that and what's new at RecPro since last year. And how have you fared with the shortages due to the pandemic?
Oh, absolutely. So we've definitely seen shortages on some products. To combat that, we've been increasing more products coming in. So you'll see a lot more new products that we are keeping in stock. So while you might see a few things out of stock, we're trying to find local sources of those same items or similar items that we're going to be bringing in and keeping those in stock. So we have definitely brought in a lot of new items since we've talked last. That is going to be extensive just in itself, but we have brought in our own cleaning product line. We've expanded our luxury ultra fabrics breeze furniture line. We have additional colors available with our roofing membrane. We have tires and wheels. The list just goes on and on. So we have definitely expanded our product line a lot within this past year.
Great. Jeff, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I was going to ask for the benefit of viewers who may not know what is RecPro. Could you give us just a brief rundown of what the company is and what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. So our goal is to be your one-stop shop for anything RV related, whether you are outfitting for new furniture, whether you're making upgrades, getting new water tanks. We want to have everything that you are looking for. So far, we've done a pretty good job of that, but we are still learning more from our customers every day. If we're getting calls in about a certain product repetitively, we'll start looking into carrying that product. So we definitely want to become your one-stop shop and have everything that you may be looking for.
And where are you located?
In the RV capital of the world in Elkhart, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
And also, very important, where are your products available?
They are available, so we sell online on our website, recpro.com. We also have our products on Amazon, so you might find some of our products fulfilled by Amazon, so you could get them as fast as next day, and we also have them available on eBay as well.
Cool. So people who today are entirely comfortable doing a lot of their shopping online have no problem working with your company then.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd be there to help them.
And we know your customer service is superb. We know this.
Absolutely. That's our goal.
Yeah. So Carol Jean has the first question of the hour. And I think we've really pretty much covered it. Are you having issues getting stock and furniture, or is your access and stock short of supply?
You'll see some things out of stock with our furniture, but we have been picking up on getting more of our shipments in. So we have the majority of it in stock right now.
That's awesome. And Cindy Block Zeigelbauer, she's saying, she's calling from Wisconsin. She's going, brr, it's really cold here. Yeah, winter's upon us, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think we had some snow on the ground when I woke up this morning too.
Oh boy.
Oh, and Carol Jean's going Ladies' Day. Looks like it's all ladies on today. Smart girls. Casey Taylor, shipping actually isn't that bad. Didn't take too long to get what I ordered.
Good. Yep, that's our goal. Typically, when you place an order, we can get items shipped out within 2 to 3 business days here.
And what is there any? I know that your products cover a broad spectrum of materials.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any one part of that of your product offerings, a department or whatever, that you kind of consider specialty for your company? Something that's really you're really focused on, so to speak?
Definitely. So what we started out with was our furniture. So furniture was definitely our main goal when we started off with, and we definitely still want that to be in the forefront. But we have now become a lot more than just furniture, as you will see. But we definitely love to represent our furniture. Absolutely.
Well, there's a good lead in to showing our first category of gift giving. Did you have another question, Jeff, before we start?
Well, when it comes to furniture, of course, RVs are built, slide-out rooms are built, all kinds of different sizes with all kinds of different furniture. Is there something like standard dimensions that are used by the industry? You know, they plan a dinette for a certain opening and a sofa bed for a certain opening, and then you guys produce things to more or less slide right in and bolt in place of the original material? Or
yes,
is it all pretty much kind of taking a chance with whatever RV you have and whatever you have available?
So we definitely keep in mind, especially with like our reclining sofas, we'll definitely keep in mind the widths of slide outs. So our most popular size is probably going to be a 67-inch. So we'll see a 58-inch or a 67-inch as our 2 most popular sizes. So we see those going out a lot more, but we definitely keep in mind the sizes of slide outs as we're making our furniture. So like depth required for recliners, for instance, is 36.5 inches minimum. Typically, we don't have any issues with our customers having that. The widths definitely take a lot into play. So whether it's a hide-a-bed, our recliner sofas, we have our trifolds, you're going to see some of those same sizes available in those collections.
And you know, speaking of which, one of my friends is doing a complete gut out of their motorhome. Yeah, complete gut out. But you still have the door to deal with, don't you? It's not like you're opening up a wall to let the furniture in. You're still coming in through that door.
Absolutely. And that is something we take into account for too. Yep. So
it's different.
Absolutely. So whether your door, maybe you have a big one, but most of the time we hear a lot of people contacting us whether our furniture is going to fit through the door, and we just require a minimum 22-inch door width to get any of our furniture through. So all of our furniture is designed to get through a 22-inch door width.
22 inches,
is that because the furniture comes partly disassembled and you like move the base in and then move the back in and assemble them into a piece which, if it was together, wouldn't make it through the door?
Correct. Yep. So for instance, let's take a 58-inch reclining sofa that is going to have a left and right recliner. So those are going to ship in 2 different boxes, but then you're also going to have the backs and the seats disassembled when it's shipped. So you can bring in just the back at first, then the seat, and you'll have 4 different pieces that are easily be able to get through that door and then easily assembled once you get it inside.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I'm just bringing this up as this is one of our items you want to talk about, not exactly the sofa. It's in another category, but since you're talking about the fit and finish, why don't you tell us about this particular?
Yeah, that is a perfect example. So that is one of our 58-inch sofas. Actually, what we're going to talk about here is the portable cup holder in the center. So we do have a 58-inch sofa. It's not going to have a center console like our 67-inch or a 70-inch will have. So to make up for that, we have come up with a portable cup holder that's going to slide right in between your seats. You can see that little black slot down there at the bottom. This is compatible with our hide-a-beds. You can even put it in the seats between a jackknife sofa. So it works with a lot of different furniture. It can work with furniture that you have at home, whether it's not even RecPro furniture. But that is a nifty item that you can add on, so you have the luxury of those cup holders. And then you're going to find that guy for $69.95.
Very good.
And question I have regarding furniture like this, when it's going into a motorhome where the furniture is in the same passenger compartment as the driver and passenger, are there DOT or Department of Transportation regulations you need to be aware of as far as fasteners and making sure that the furniture is properly fastened down to the floor, or is that something that is handled by the manufacturer, by the RV manufacturer?
Yep. So when it comes to mounting, we definitely recommend our customers to reach out to their manufacturer. We don't include any mounting hardware just because it's going to depend so much on the slide out or the flooring that you're putting in.
So many different vehicles.
Exactly. So we do have a lot of mounting hole options on the frame of the sofa. So you do have a lot of options on where you can mount it down. We just can't tell you exactly where or what hardware to use.
Right. Okay.
All right, so let's go right back to the beginning. And these are the items you brought forward for under $20. Great stocking stuffer things, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
We got some fun stocking stuffers here. We have our 3 sizes of tumblers. I love these tumblers. You can compare them to like a quality of a Yeti tumbler, for instance. So I use these a lot for just drinking water throughout the day. I have the sizes here so you can kind of see them in person. This is going to be one of our 10 ounces. It's perfect for a cup of coffee in the morning, maybe even some wine in the evening. But honestly, if you have a coffee in here, it's going to be warm until the evening. If you have water in here, it'll be ice until the next morning. But we have a 10 ounce, 20 ounce, and then we also have our 30 ounce.
Wow.
That's a lot of liquid.
Absolutely, yeah.
Those larger ones look like terrific options for hot tub drinks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we definitely love our tumblers here. I think just about every employee has one on their desk.
Awesome. Here's something that I think is very, very handy.
Absolutely. So if you're wanting to organize, and sometimes I think this is a good one for dads because I feel like dads are really hard to purchase for sometimes. So sometimes it's just something really practical that they may need. So whether that's just making sure you have something where you don't have all of your extension cords just loose and jumbled up in your garage, or even hanging on inside your RV, you can definitely get this. I actually have it down here to show you. But a nice extension cord organizer holder.
Oh.
And then you can just hang it up, and that's going to organize all of your cords.
As far as
a lot more than just extension cords, but it's definitely nice to have.
As far as dads and practical gifts, I can only speak for myself, but I have never objected to a practical gift. Somebody gets me a new hammer, terrific. It doesn't have to be
absolutely.
And this looks like a good item.
One of my goals really is truly to organize that one cargo bay I have. And the hose situation is the worst, right? But
yeah. Yeah, so that'd be good. Exactly. So you can definitely use it for a lot more than just extension cords, whether it's a hose, even a garden hose at your home. You can use it for a lot. It's definitely nice just to get your things organized and kind of
and you wouldn't even necessarily have to hang them, would you? I mean, literally, it's just holding the hose together.
Yeah, exactly. You can use it just for storage, and then that way when you're ready to take it out, it's easy just to pick up and take where you need it to go.
Right. Cindy says, I love that. We have cords everywhere. I'll be getting them.
Perfect. Yep. And we have those available. You can find them on our site, Amazon, eBay. Those are going to be available for $13.95.
Great gift. Okay. Let's take that one down. And this is an interesting one. Tell us about this.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is our Antirattle hitch tightener. We also carry a kayak rack holder, and we automatically include these. So it's perfect for that, but it's also perfect just for any hitch mounted attachments that you have. This is going to, especially if you're riding down the road and you hear that rattle from the hitch or something attached to it, this is going to stop that rattle. So it's going to tighten that up, and you're not going to hear that rattle as much. It's going to kind of give you an ease of mind when you're not hearing that rattling in the back.
Excellent. Jeff, you were right.
Well, that looks like a terrific solution. There are a bunch of products on the market designed to do this same sort of thing. Some of them require welding on the receiver, to weld in like a nut to tighten the bolt. And this is a really elegant, practical looking device. I mean, I presume the little kicked up curved end makes it a level grip on the rim of the receiver, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
and it's super simple to install. You'll see that nut and bolt there, screw on that nut and those washers and get it as tight as you can. It'll be perfect. Definitely no welding here.
Very cool.
Jose's on. Jose is in the audience. He says, "Hi team. Yes, it is cold in Elkhart. I think I'll visit RecPro tomorrow."
Oh, good, Jose. We're looking forward to seeing you.
So I can see putting this little, what do you call this hitch?
We call it an anti-rattle hitch tightener.
Anti-rattle. Anti-rattle. Okay, and this is under $20.
Yep, you're gonna find this guy for exactly $19.95, so just right under $20.
All right, I can see the guy or somebody pulling it out of their Christmas stocking and looking at it, going,
or holding up that stocking and saying, "What in the heck is in this thing?"
Yeah, right.
Normally candy bars and fountain pens aren't that heavy, but
I can attest. I have a trailer, and I can attest that it every once in a while you get that right. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
It's normal, but that would take care of that rattle. Cool. All right. Here's a favorite from last time.
Oh yes, our adorable socks. I love these guys. So we have these. We also have them available in a blue, like a solid blue with our RecPro logo. But these are fun, they're cute, and they're just going to be exciting to kind of get in your stocking. Now that I'm older, I honestly love getting socks for Christmas. So this is what I definitely would not be disappointed with getting.
You like your comfy clothes, huh?
I do. Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome. All right. Let me hide these and show another one for the under 20. Tell us about this.
Perfect. Yep. So this is our new RecPro cleaning line. So we're going to see 5 different cleaners here. We have the ceramic wax. We have the wash and wax, interior cleaner, leather cleaner, the rubber seal conditioner. So these guys you're going to be able to use whether it's exterior wise or interior wise. We actually have this guy that we've tested on our furniture. So this works well if you have anything in our Suprema fabric. We also have the interior cleaner, so you can clean it and then you can get it protected with the leather care.
Okay. Are these sold separately? Are these sold separately, Emily?
Yes. So you can buy the individuals for, I think it's $14.95 each. But we also have some bundles as well. So we do have like the interior cleaner and the leather care bundled together on our site, which you'll be able to find. And then everything else, we have some bundles. Anything that you purchase, you can also have the option of adding on the polishing towels as well.
Nice,
so those are the microfiber towels. But those are really great. So whether it's exterior, you need to kind of condition, whether it's your slide out seal outside after winter, or whether you're needing to wash your RV, we definitely have anything for those purposes now.
A question about the exterior cleaners.
Sure.
Our little Palomino camper has a full body graphic wrap. And the one caution that the company gave us regarding that full body wrap was don't wash it with a cleaner that contains citrus products. Now, does yours, what's the status on your cleaners? Would they be safe for something like this?
Yes. So these are water-based. They're alcohol and ammonia free. So they are going to be really safe for whether you're in your RV, a boat, a motorcycle, even windows. Yeah, this guy's going to be safe on those products then.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good point.
I hate to have the whole side of my camper come peeling off if I wash it sometime.
Absolutely. We would
be a little bit of a drag.
So the furniture, the vinyl, it's not really leather. It's more of a vinyl, isn't it? It's not true leather, is it, Emily?
Yes, no, it's not a true leather. However,
it does need to be. It does get thirsty, and it does need cleaner.
yes, so you can still treat it as leather. So you still want to condition it almost, and you can use just a regular leather conditioner for that, and that's going to prevent, kind of like leather, just from it drying out.
I've heard of people saying, "Oh, you know, my furniture cracked or this or that," and it's simply a matter of maintenance. You need to take care of your furniture.
Yeah, so you definitely still need to take care of it. Keep it heat controlled, so you don't want it getting overheated, especially if you have it like up in storage in Arizona, for instance, during the summer. Those heats in that RV can climb. So you want to kind of prevent that, keep it in heat controlled. You want to keep it out of direct sunlight, and you just want to keep it clean and conditioned.
Very good. Yeah, and I don't think that's something you necessarily think about when you're cleaning out your RV, at least not me, but I need to remember to do that. Here's a cute one.
Absolutely. Yep, and we got these cute new keychains. We just started carrying these maybe about a month ago. So we have a few of these. We have a happy camper, a little camper, and this one alludes to everyone's favorite Christmas movie. You probably can't see it, but yeah, we got some fun ones here. These are cute, definitely a fun one just to throw into the stocking as a fun gift. And you can find, we have all of those keychains available for $9.95.
Excellent. Oh, what a great stocking stuffer that is. You always know what your key is, right?
Absolutely.
So we had a question a little bit ago. Cindy asks, you have a store in Elkhart? We have to come get our coach in a couple of weeks. It's in Elkhart. So I know you don't have an official.
Right. We don't have a store. It's not a retail location. We are definitely still a working warehouse. Now, if customers are to show up, we don't turn them away. We have a few items set out, a few furniture items set in our warehouse. So if they came to sit on the furniture before purchase, they can at least see the furniture, at least sit in it. But we don't advertise for a retail location as we're still a warehouse.
Excellent. So they can just email you and say, hey, Emily, we're coming. Open the door. Good. All right, let's put up one that we were curious about. Oh, that's in the wrong category. Oh, wait. Let's see. Here we go.
Categories.
Oh, yeah.
Under 20 category.
Yep. So you'll find this guy for $9.95. There are awning S-hooks. These are going to be great clipping onto your awning. You can put party lights on there. You can hang your clothes out to dry. You can put a hanging fan if you just need to get cooled down in the summer. So this is definitely has a lot of uses to it, but it's a fun guy to have in the summer when you have that awning pulled out.
Do the little hanging tabs on top need to be pushed in all the way from the end, or do they just pop right in place?
They do kind of plop right in place. So they are definitely easy to get in there and stay, and they're not going to wiggle loose on you.
Oh, okay.
Good. All
Well,
right.
you don't want to have your foo-foo lights falling down in the middle.
No, absolutely not. That would not.
Wait. What was that? Foo-foo lights?
Yeah, that's a technical term.
Absolutely, it is.
Oh, any questions out there that we can answer right now?
Okay.
Let's see. How do they hold with the wind? That's a good one, Casey.
Yeah, so they kind of do pop right in there. And once they're in there, they're going to hold up really well against the wind. So unless you're in a tornado, you have really high winds, you're not going to have any issues. The main issue may be if you have something really heavy hanging on it, then that might be something to worry about. But with just regular string lights and everything, that you shouldn't have any issues.
Hey, here's our, I think, oh no, we have two, I think we have two male representatives in the audience. Bill says, wow, I just bought some awning lights and forgot to get the clips. Oh, well.
Perfect. This might be a good idea for you then, Bill.
All right. So we're ready to hop into our next category, which is under $50. Here we go. Oh, let me take this one down. Let's put this one up. There we go. Talk to us about this one.
Yes, absolutely. So this is going to work really well mounted onto frames wherever you need an extra step. So this is going to work on either 3-inch 3x3 or 4x4 frames. So it works well on like boat frames or trailer frames that you may have. Wherever you're needing an extra step, we actually have a customer had uploaded a photo to use it on his boat frame. So he just needed an extra step right up there in the front, and that really gives him that accessibility to get where he needs to.
Mm-hmm. And Jeff, you had a good point. If you had one of these on your bumper, you could stand on it to reach up to that new rear view camera.
Yeah, well, it's people use a stick with a chunk of an old sock rubber banded on the end to reach up there and clean the camera lens if you're running on a rainy or dirty road. But that looks like that would make it practical to, well, for some of us to reach up there anyway. That's good.
Yep, absolutely. Might be a little sturdier too. So yeah, this guy's very convenient to have.
And there's no drilling of holes here. This is simply.
There is not. Yep. So it's definitely easy to install. You don't have to use any power tools or anything. You just kind of put it on there. You got that long bolt and then the nuts, and then you're good to go.
Awesome.
And
awesome.
well, we've got a question. Casey asked, what is the weight limit on that?
It has a 300-pound maximum capacity.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that means I've got 40 pounds to spare if I step up on it.
There you go. Cool. Yep. I can definitely hold that.
Cindy says she'd break a hip. I don't want you doing that, Cindy. All right. What is this?
Yep. So this is perfect, especially as you're getting ready to winterize. Some of those critters are probably trying to find somewhere warm to stay. So this is going to be our vent screen kit. This is going to be the vent screen for water heater, furnace, and refrigerators. So wherever you have that exhaust or intake on the exterior of your RV, these are going to fit right over those openings. And I have some packages here. And you can see, for instance, this is our furnace kit. We have different sizes of these as well. So if these sizes don't fit your particular openings, we have some more options that are individually sold as well. But you find these guys, they're easy to install. It even comes with the installation tool and some springs in there. So it's going to come with just about everything that you need to kind of cover those openings, and then you're not going to worry about insects or mice or any little creepy crawlies getting in those openings that you may have.
Yeah, so the in that image you're showing, the lower right shows the multiple narrow strips with curved ends. Are those designed for the vent openings on a refrigerator, for example?
Yes.
On intake and exhaust, okay. And do they stay on there, or are they rated to stay on there, or do they impair the airflow enough that you should take them off in the summertime when you're using it?
They are designed where you can keep them on there. So we have two sizes on those, and it does come with the installation tools, like I said. So you can keep them up all year round. You might need to take them off every now and then to clean them if it gets gunked up or something. But you can definitely keep them on all year round. You're going to get a 6-pack of the refrigerator vents with this kit, and those dimensions that come with it are 1.5 inch by 8 inches, which is pretty standard. But we also have a longer version that's 20 inches long. And
do you have any of the water heater vents for the Truma Aqua Go, for example? Is it a standard diameter circular screen fitting?
The circular ones that we have available is it's the furnace one here, which I believe
that's the furnace. Okay.
Yep, so about 3 inches in diameter.
Okay.
So we are aftermarket. We're not going to market for. We don't have that exact dimension of the one that you're looking for, but we do have some pretty standard sizes. So it may line up, but if it doesn't, we also have another option on our site as well that may.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the water heaters, a lot of RVs today are being fitted with the tankless continuous water heaters by Truma and some other manufacturers, and a lot of those have a standard circular exhaust opening on the center of the door.
Yep. Then the only circular ones we have right now are for the furnace.
Yeah.
Yep. The water heater ones are going to be, we have a square one, 4.5 inch by 4.5 inch, and a rectangle one, which is 6 by 8.5.
Cool. Okay.
Good. Okay. Well, this is always a good item for holiday gifting, and this is still the under 50 category.
Oh yeah, so you can't go wrong with some cozy RecPro apparel. We have hoodies, we have t-shirts, we have baseball caps, we have the socks that you've already seen. But I have one of our shirts here. This has been a popular color around the warehouse. We see people wearing this fun teal one. But we have a few different color options. They're super soft, super cozy. I think everyone here loves them at least, but they are definitely, you can't go wrong with getting a nice cozy sweater sometimes.
You know, I have to share that in traveling cross country from Mass to Arizona, I went through the cold part of the country, which is your part of the country, Emily. I went to
Yep.
Indiana and then Oregon. And as soon as I hit Wisconsin, it was cold. It was cold, right? So I actually bought a coat because I didn't bring a coat. Then a scarf and mittens. And then I went into an RV deal, a KOA, and I saw a hoodie hanging up there. It was in Wyoming. And I bought the hoodie. And the hoodies truly are the very best thing to deal with the cold. Your neck is protected, right? They're long enough. You got a place to put your hands. Hoodies are perfect.
Oh, yeah, we definitely love hoodies in the Midwest. You'll see just about everyone wearing one.
Yeah. I was amazed. I was like, wow. I was nice and warm.
Oh, they're perfect.
Right.
Absolutely.
So here's one.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
This is actually in the under 100 category. I skipped. All right. Well, tell us
No,
about this one.
actually, you're right. This one's under 50. Our purple pop-up privacy tent is $49.95.
Okay, $49.95. Okay.
Yep. And then it's going to come with, actually have it here. So you are going to get it in a convenient carrying case. Might look a little big for the screen, but you have a carrying case. It's going to come with a cover for the top, one for the bottom as well. And this is just great and convenient to have, whether you're tent camping or whether you're just needing a little extra space for outdoor, whether it pairs well with our portable toilets that we have. So you can have it for that, even just a pop-up changing room. We've heard of photographers that needed an extra changing room on scene, so they've used it for that. But it's definitely convenient wherever you're just needing that extra little privacy space to have this guy right there and ready for you. It just pops right up.
That was my first thought. If you have an extra guest with you, and
regarding the floor material, is it typical tent fabric, or is it water? Is it like perforated or mesh? So if you use that with an outdoor shower next to your RV, is the water going to drain through?
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's going to be the same material as the tent, which is nylon.
Okay, yeah. So probably not for a portable shower then, closure. Okay. All right. Well, that leaves plenty of other opportunities for use.
Connie Tinkle is saying, the RecPro hoodie I have is thick, like a regular hoodie. So that was a compliment to the hoodies.
Oh, yes, they are thick, and they have this nice, almost like fleece lining inside, so they're very comfy to wear.
And are they available in tall sizes?
They are, yeah. We do have them available up to 3X.
But I mean, is there tall sizes like XLT tall or something like that?
Oh, no, we do not have the tall sizes available.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Curious.
Jeff is a shorty.
Although I will say, my husband is 6'6", and he fits in ours just fine. So
yeah, I am too. So okay.
All right. And this is a pretty one. What do we have here, Emily?
Absolutely. So this is going to be our LED awning party light. I actually have the light strip here, if I can pull it out. So you're going to get it on a reel. So you're going to receive it just like this. You have the wires at the end, so it is going to be hardwired. You want to hardwire it to a 12-volt source. It's definitely ideal if you wire it to a switch so you can turn it on and off. We've even had people that wired it to like a dimmable switch so they can kind of control how bright it is whenever they're wanting it bright or whenever they're wanting it dimmer. And then it comes with the mounting channels as well, which have adhesive on the back. So you can just pop those mounting channels up wherever you're needing this, and then kind of pop the LED light strip right in there, and then it's ready to go once you have it wired and up.
Beautiful. All right. Well, we're at the half-hour mark. Excuse me. And I wanted to share that we have a show segment coming up installing a RecPro rear camera on my RV. Now, many of us, our RVs have a pre-installed hood camera ready for a different brand of camera to go up there. in the back of our RVs. If you go to the back of your RV and you look up and there's a black thing that looks like a boomerang up there, that's what I'm talking about. But we were able to save hundreds of dollars by putting a RecPro camera, and we actually utilized that part that's already up there. So that'll be coming up on an upcoming Rollin on TV show segment.
Well, we also have the segment on the USB port accessory. Where we
Oh yes.
we have the little round 2-port USB accessory. Our camper came with one USB port inside in the radio, and I'm not sure what the camper guys were thinking because everybody's got USB powered stuff. So that extra little round port that we did the install on and will be coming up on the show is really handy, and it works. I mean, what can you say? You turn it on and you plug your stuff in, and it's a terrific little simple addition.
And that came from RecPro. And there's one more thing too that you, Jeff, helped me install, didn't you?
Oh yeah, the storage tubes.
Yes. Again, I have one cargo bay, and those sewer pipes were driving me insane. I mean, really, they don't fit in the bumper, just drive me insane. It's so dirty and everything. And then RecPro said, we have a solution for you. So we're going to have that segment coming up at the beginning of the year as well. And boy, these things from you are just game changers. They're wonderful, really.
Yeah, we're definitely looking into ways to make lives a little bit easier as you're out in your RV.
Yes, I mean it was very easy to go on. I stood there and watched Jeff get on his back and install it.
Good.
Oh yeah, crawling around under an RV at 67 years old. That's well, it's not bad. Not as bad as it sounds. And your device is installed really pretty easily. So it was a fun project, and something that talking about the variety of all the things you have. If an RVer is looking for one specific thing and they go to your website, they'll probably find it. But it wouldn't hurt for them to explore the other categories of what you have to offer, because it's kind of surprising the range of accessories and products you have. So I would highly recommend people take a look around in there, because you might be surprised what you find that you that would help you out a lot.
Carol Jean says, under an RV anytime sucks.
That's not ideal.
And also, did the camera go back to the TV on your inside? No, there's actually a very nice monitor, Carol, that sits on your dash, and you'll see the segment when it comes out, and you will be amazed. It's wonderful. Well, we have Mark Wortman joining us, and he says, can we talk furniture? Mark, what are your questions in regards to furniture? We're really doing, the holiday gift shopping here, but we're happy to answer any specific questions you have.
Absolutely. Let us know what you're asking for, Mark.
You want to give a general overview of the furniture you carry, Emily?
Sure. So we have definitely a lot of different furniture that RVers are looking for. You're going to find sleeper sofas, trifold sofas, jackknife sofas. So those are going to be available with sleeping surfaces. Then we have our recliners, which you can find an individual recliner. You can get the reclining sofas. Our reclining sofas come in modular pieces. So they are designed to kind of fit any kind of size space that you may have. So you can build them out whether you're needing it to be 58 inches all the way to 140 inches. We definitely have a lot of size options there. You can get those in manual or powered. So you can have powered options with the USB port and your cup holder on the armrest. And then we also have dinettes. So you're going to have dinette booths. We even have the tables for the center of those. Those fold down into a bed as well. We have RV mattresses. So you're going to find some of those standard RV mattress sizes. A lot of different options there. We have a fun one that I'm actually going to bring up when we get to our other price category, but our gaming chair, which is a really good Christmas present as well, but definitely a wide variety of furniture pieces that we have.
And they fit through a 22-inch door. We've already established that, haven't we?
Yep.
Excellent. So, okay, Mark is saying, I'm looking for theater seating 67 inches. My concern is longevity. What improvements have been made to fabrics to resist UV?
Perfect, Mark. So we actually just made an upgrade to our Suprema fabric. So you're going to see that last longer under some harsher circumstances. We covered that guy under warranty for 2 years. Our cloth is going to be able to withstand a lot. That guy's going to be a little bit stronger. That has a 3-year warranty. I especially recommend that whether you have pets. Nails aren't going to do as well on our Suprema fabric leather, but that will withstand a little bit more on the cloth. And then we have our Ultra Fabric Spreeza, and that has a 5-year warranty. That fabric is more of like our luxury fabric. So you're going to see that we first introduced it with our captain's chairs. So our captain's chairs, you obviously want those to last as long as possible. And then even airlines, you'll see use this kind of similar fabric because that's going to withstand multiple seating for years and years to come.
Good. All right, let's jump into our under $100 category.
All right.
Here we go. What's this?
Perfect. So we actually just made this product live last week. So this is our rotating countertop mount TV bracket. You can actually mount this whether it's your countertop, you can mount it to your ceiling if you want, but those are going to have your standard mounting holes for your TV. This is nifty. What we've seen, and you may see in some RVs, but it's not all too common, is having an opening in between like your living room and your bedroom. So it's ideal for that. So you can actually flip the TV where it's showing in the bedroom, but then you can rotate it to show over in your living room. Similar wise, you can have it in an area where you can switch it in between aiming towards your couch to aiming towards maybe your kitchen if you're trying to watch a recipe or something. So it does rotate all 360 degrees. So it's pretty nifty. You can absolutely rotate it wherever you're needing to watch it at the moment.
Wow, that's really good. Going to move along. I really don't want to miss any of these items because they're just awesome. So let's hop into this one. Kind of coincides with one you showed us before to hold these together.
Oh, yes. So this is our extension cord. We actually came out with a lot of new extension cords, plugs, and connectors. So you're going to see a lot more available in that category now. But we have, so this guy is the 50 amp, but we have 50 amp, 30 amp, and 15 amp extension cords available. And then we have those in multiple lengths as well.
I'm glad you held that up because it's a little deceiving. It looks smaller.
I know, yeah, it's definitely hefty.
Well, and it's this kind of extension cord is a great thing for people to use to deliver the full amperage of the power available to your RV. Going from a 30 amp cord down to a 15, if you can't reach the 30, you lose half of your power capability. So these extension cords are really useful and valuable items.
How long is this one?
I think in that photo you're probably going to see 30 feet. The one I held up was 15 feet, so you can see that the roll is going to be a little bit less than what you see there in that photo.
Yeah. Okay.
But we have it available up until 50 feet long, I believe.
All right. That's a big RV.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Great. Here's a nice one.
Yes, and then we have, so this is going to be our retractable flag pole. This guy, this is really fun because we have multiple mounts that you can put it with. So a good one that we have is you can have it with a tire mount. So you can absolutely just put it in the ground as you can see in that photo. But we have a tire mount available. That way you can kind of just drive over it with your RV tire, hold it in place, have that flag up. But then we also have hitch mounts. So we're going to have a single hitch mount where you can have it hanging off the back of your hitch. And we also have the double hitch mount, which allows you to have 2 flags at once as well. And then that's going to be, I can actually get you the height here, which is about 20 feet. 20 feet high it'll go.
Okay. Hey, Jeff, do you have any idea, do campgrounds ever have restrictions on this kind of thing? I'm not aware of it.
I've never seen or heard any kind of restriction on displays like that in your campsite.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't think it's ever been a problem.
Good. All right. You never know.
That's a good question.
Yeah, right. Okay. This is a fun one. Let me pull this down. And this is fun.
Oh yeah, so we have some backsplash options here. We have those available. You can buy just an individual square, which is going to be 12 inches by 12 inches, but we also have it available in 5-packs and 10-packs. I have one here. So they aren't going to be like the cheapy ones that you find on Amazon that you can kind of just cut with scissors. You can kind of hear like these are pretty substantial, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
they look luxurious, not cheap.
yeah, they are. Yeah, they're fun. We got some cute ones. I like this one particularly. But they're going to hold up a little bit more than some of those flimsy ones that you might find on Amazon. But it is still peel and stick. So they're easy to apply. Absolutely. You don't need to grout them. You can peel off the back, kind of put it up in place, and it stays on pretty well. And it's going to look just like regular tile that you may find in your home.
So even over the Grand Design I have almost has like a vinyl textured wall. Will that stay on okay with that?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's ideal to have it on a flat surface. You can kind of sand it down a little bit if you want, but it is going to be like the adhesive is almost like on a foam pad. So you definitely want to stick it up and push it hard enough, but it will kind of adhere to that. Absolutely.
Very good. Glad I asked that question. All right, let's see. We've got Casey Taylor, say you decide during the season you want to put it in your yard, the flagpole. Is there a permanent installing?
So for that instance, I would recommend one of the mounts at that point. So you can really work it down into your yard and you can make it that way. But if the ground gets soft during winter or you have a lot of rain, it may kind of tilt one way or another. So one of those options could be a tire mount. You could literally have the tire mount underneath your RV tire or a truck tire, and that's going to definitely keep it in place. You're not wanting to keep it out in super high winds is the only thing.
Right.
Yeah, so otherwise, somebody should go to a home improvement store to see if they could adapt a commercial flagpole mount to your flagpole.
Yeah.
That would be the other alternative.
And that could be an option as well. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So that completes the under 100 category and the under 50 and the under 20. Now we have one more, which is called no budget. Here we go. Some great ideas in this collection.
Oh, perfect. Yep. So this is one of our side tables. You can see some of those features at the top. So in the back, it has a little flip up, and you're going to find 2 USB ports and then 2 outlets. So that's going to be really easy, nifty for charging right next to your sofa or next to your bed, wherever you're needing it. You have a little slide out tray on the top and the front there. You can see they just used it for a cup of tea or some coffee in the morning. Definitely useful to have there. And then a drawer for some extra storage as well. But that guy, it's definitely nifty having those USB ports and the charging station there. Just so you're not having to reach back with extension cords for needing a charger to bring up around your couch. It's definitely going to be a little bit more convenient having that there. And you're going to find that side table with the charging station for $189.95 on our site.
Okay, good. Casey Taylor is saying, are there any other designs on the Backsplash?
So the Backsplash had the 4 designs that were shown in the photos. There is a 5th additional design. However, that one's out of stock, so I didn't include it on the photo.
Okay, good. Because this is all about getting it in time for the holidays.
Absolutely.
Good thinking.
And then, yes, our replacement awning fabric. So we're going to have these in multiple widths depending on what you're needing. So from whether you have a 12-foot awning assembly to 22 feet, you're going to find a size in between there. And then we have the options of color as well. So you're going to see those 6 colors: slate blue, ocean blue, gray, tan, burgundy, and black. So this is definitely nice. I know a lot of RVs are needing to upgrade their awning fabric after a while, whether it's damaged in bad weather, whether it's starting to fade, just an upgrade or a different color. This is going to be pretty nice to have.
Okay.
And are these made specifically for each brand of awning, or is it a kind of a generic fits the rail on the RV and the rail on the roller, and that's pretty much the same across the board for the manufacturers?
Correct. Yep, it is generic. We know for sure it works really well with like Dometic awnings, and those are pretty universal. But yeah, this guy, it's going to have the poly cords on either end to kind of slide into your awning tube. But we haven't had many issues of them actually not working with people's assemblies. So it is a universal fit.
Oh, cool. Very good.
That standardization thing we love.
Absolutely. That's what we go for as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the portable ice maker, which you can't go wrong with. So if you have a lot of RV fridges, don't necessarily have an ice maker, but you don't want to go without ice. So we have this portable ice maker. You can have it right on your countertop. It actually pumps out a lot of ice, so that's very nice to have. And then we're going to have that
I hear a
available.
lot of chatter about ice makers in the Facebook feeds and whatnot. Lots of people want ice makers.
And how much current does that ice maker draw when it's running?
Let me pull it up here. So
I mean, essentially, it's not a major stress on a 15 amp circuit.
So making it's 1.7 amps.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, so it's not pulling too much. You definitely can withstand getting some ice for a hot day.
Okay.
Well, that frozen margarita.
Ooh, exactly.
Oh, then you need a blender. Okay. All right.
Perfect. And then our cooktop. So we have a lot of cooktops that we've also brought in this year. So this one in particular is our side-by-side griddle and grill 3-burner cooktop. So I'm going to have that grill on one side and a griddle on the other side, which is really convenient to have. This one's made to use outdoors, so it is going to be propane powered.
Yeah, that's a nice idea. I really appreciate any kind of cooking device that's designed to get you out of the inside of the RV and cooking outdoors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fun.
I mean, that's why you're out there anyways. You really want to enjoy those outdoors. So
partly because it's more fun, and partly because you really don't want the smell of
right.
Of
yeah, that can definitely linger in your RV.
Grilled oysters inside your RV forever.
Not ideal.
Oh.
Yeah. So we have 3 different kind of outdoor griddles that you can choose from on our site. It's starting as low as $139.95. We have a lot of different like built-in cooktops that you can use for your interior as well. But definitely we have been a fan of these outdoor griddles and grills that we've gotten.
And you have, there's a lot of manufacturers building kind of adventure trailers that have a slide out 12-volt ice chest and griddle built into the slide out, like the No Boundaries trailers, for example.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
And is one of your smaller sizes suitable as a replacement for those griddles for that size griddle on those trailers? Do you know?
No, I'm not 100% sure what size they'd use, but we have all of our dimensions on our site. So, for instance, one of the smaller ones we have is only 17-inch wide. It's going to be 20 inches deep. So we have a few different sizes that you can choose from that hopefully would be compatible with that as well.
Oh, very cool. Cool.
Casey says, I bought a griddle, not this one, but it was a great buy. I do find that the RecPro products are quality and they're really good prices for what you're getting.
Perfect. And speaking of griddles, I know like Blackstone, for instance, Blackstone has been getting super popular lately, especially on social media. You see a lot of people promoting that. But that is one of the items. If you're familiar with Blackstone, we're actually going to be carrying Blackstone within a couple months. So we just received a nice shipment of those. We're going to work on getting those live and listed on our site. So we have a lot of fun Blackstone products that you'll be able to see on our site soon as well.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a brand that's really coming on strong. So
absolutely. Yeah. So we're definitely excited to bring some of those in.
Good. I'm glad to hear that you guys are doing that.
Beautiful. All right. What's next?
And this is our fun gaming chair that I had mentioned earlier. So this is definitely a fun one. Whether you have teenager or children that do a lot of video gaming, this is going to be our gaming chair. So this one also has a lot of uses too. So not only is it a gaming chair that you can see in that photo, but you can also fold that back down and use it just as an ottoman. Along with that, the seat that he's sitting on, for instance, can be pulled up, and then you can use that for storage as well. So you have storage, you have a gaming chair, and you have an ottoman all in one.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, yep, and there you can see it being used as an ottoman. That's photos sitting from one of our customers.
Versatile. Love versatile.
Yeah.
No, Jeff, that chair is not meant for you. You're too big.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Okay.
And then our fireplaces, which are definitely a good one as weather's getting colder. So we have a lot of different sizes of fireplaces. So definitely within the 7 that we carry, hopefully you find a size that you'll be able to utilize. But that's going to be a great one as it's getting colder to get you cozy and warm in your RV.
And
So what's required for this? You create the hole and it just has to have power?
Is it electric or propane?
It is electric.
Okay.
So they typically do just have regular wall outlet plugs that you can plug it in. Whether you're replacing a fireplace in your RV, we have some of those standard sizes for replacements. Otherwise, yep, the instructions will include like the cutout size that you would need to insert it in. So you just need to make like a cutout hole, whether it's in a cabinet that you're not using necessarily, but the installation should be pretty simple with just plugging it in. And then definitely you can get a lot of use out of that.
And judging by the vents along the top there, this is not only for the cosmetic side of the fire and the coals and whatnot. It also blows warm air out, I presume. I mean, is it a heater?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. So you get that warm air. Yeah, and we used one in the office, I think, a couple years ago, and it definitely warmed even this large office up pretty quickly. So it works really well.
Cool. Nice.
So because it runs by electric, all right? So if you're plugged in at the campground, you're already plugged into their electric. You don't have to be using your propane.
There you go.
Yeah, Casey Taylor has the question, and I did too, I guess. How much power does it draw?
This one in particular, I think, is our 36-inch. So this is going to be a 50 amp or it runs off of 1400 watts.
Okay.
So is that similar to an air conditioner? In other words, if you're dry camping, you're not going to use this.
Right. You're probably not using both the air conditioner and the fireplace at the same time. So yeah, it will be, depending on the air conditioner you have, it could be comparable.
Okay, so this is going to require a 30 amp plug rather than a conventional 15 amp, in other words.
That's more technical than I know. I do know that it is 15 amp though, and it runs off of 120 volts.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Any other questions on that? Okay, I think that answered Casey's question. Good. And then, woohoo! This is my new rear camera.
Yeah. And then the wireless backup camera that Michelle has installed on her RV. This one's really nifty, especially if you have, I know I would have a lot of trouble backing up an RV that size. So this is going to be really nifty. You see a lot of cars outfitted with this already, so you may already be used to this feature, but it's definitely one that I rely on, and it's going to come in so much in handy when you have an RV as well. So this is it runs off of Bluetooth. So while it is wired in the back and you have the camera wired in the front, the camera and the monitor aren't necessarily wired to each other. So it will use Bluetooth to interact with each other. So it should make installation pretty simple, unless you are installing it to an existing Furrion system, however, like Michelle has.
Yeah, this backup monitor like this, absolutely one of the best investments you can make for an RV or any vehicle, and they get you really spoiled in a hurry.
Yes. Oh my God, it certainly does. So the part on the right is what actually goes up and attaches on the back center of your RV, and it actually does fit right under that hood that's already there for most campers. And the price of this unit is what, like $275?
Yes, it is $274.95.
$25. And the monitor is really a good size monitor. And when this is set up, so when the lights are on the truck, the camera is working. So as you're driving along, you can see what's in back of you, which is really helpful. And backing up, I have a 45-foot driveway that I have to back into when I get here, and it's always made me so anxious. This time, it was a piece of cake.
Good. Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
So is your driveway a little easier to back into than mine?
Oh my God, Jeff's got a nightmare driveway, but It's a level driveway, but the road to it is very steep.
It's kind of an S curve around a blind corner getting back into it. But, you know, I've had practice.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this backup camera definitely come in handy for that.
So here's some really good news from Jose Moni, who is our executive producer, and he's in our audience today. He says, just communicating with Matt, for Matt, I'm drawing a blank. What's Matt's last name? Pico. Right, Emily? Where'd Emily go? Emily. Oh, I think something happened. Well, anyways, all right. Just communicating with Matt about organized OB and was glad to hear that RecPro handles their netting storage products. Another quality brand available at RecPro. All right. Is everybody still on? Okay, Emily's ready to rejoin the broadcast. Good, good, good. Let's get her back up here. Here we are. Whew. We lost you.
I'm here. Not sure what happened.
Okay, excellent. Okay. Fingers crossed. Well, it's time. It's overtime. It's time for us to pick the
yes.
Yeah. $1,000 RecPro credit. Emily, you've been so generous with that. It's like, woohoo.
Oh yeah, we're definitely excited to find a winner for this.
All right. Well, all right. I have the winner. Now the winner has to still be online to acknowledge that he or she, I can't tell. The winner is Bobby McClung. Bobby McClung, is that how you say it? Let me see if I can find them in the feed. I may be saying it wrong because I kind of scribbled it. Bobby.
Oh, I hope Bobby's still on here.
I hope Bobby's still on here. That would be a son of a gun. Oh, I don't see. Bobby McClung, hi from Maryland. Yeah, so did he answer? I can't tell if it's a he or she. I'm sorry. Bobby McClung. Come on. How long do we wait? So if somebody orders, oh, yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me just tell you, please go to rollingontv.com/inside access, and you're going to find a PDF of everything we've talked about with links that go directly to the RecPro site.
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
If you're interested in any of those, you'll find them right on our site. We'd be happy to help you.
Nice and easy.
And then it looks like Bobby joined us.
Were you just waiting in the wings, Bobby? Press the stress a little bit. All right. All right. BOBBI. So I'm assuming you're a girl. I hate to even guess nowadays. Bobby, congratulations. You are the
Bobby.
winner.
Congratulations.
$1,000 credit to RecPro.
Absolutely. So I hope you found some good gift ideas during this live, because we're going to have $1,000 store credit that you can purchase with our store from us.
Where should Bobby reach out to you, Emily?
Bobby, you can go ahead and email me directly. My email is emily@recpro.com.
There you go. All right. Emily at recpro.com. Bobby, congratulations. Thank you so much, Emily. Everybody, you can check out those gift ideas on rollinontv.com/inside access. And look forward to another contest from RecPro in the near future. As soon as we
absolutely
get that one out, right, Emily? Carol Jean says, great show. Thank you. I'll be ordering. Went through Elkhart in April, but didn't know about you. Well, there you go. Exposure. Yay!
Yep, you know about us now, Carol. We'd be happy to hear from you.
Let me just bring our co-hosts up. Oh, did Jeff leave us? Where are you? Let me see. You're hiding. There we go.
I can see me on here.
There we go.
I'm back.
Any final words?
Well, thank you so much for having me on the show today. I had a lot of fun. Definitely love getting together with you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Emily, for taking part.
Yeah, you're very welcome. It was fun.
Fantastic gift ideas. Happy holiday season to everybody.
Absolutely. Happy holidays.
Bye now.